Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people, the traditional owners of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Glorious weather out. I'm a little bit late. Went to the plant nursery this morning. Yes, my third home behind home and Bunnings, the hardware store, and went grocery shopping on the way home. So that's, my life is incredibly exciting, but yes, a little bit late today. Okay, what I want to have a look at, entertainment only. You'd have to be under a rock to not realise that the Trump New York case, the prosecution and defence have wrapped up. They both rest. It is now the jury will be undertaking deliberations Tuesday next week, Monday being Memorial Day. There was some thought about it being Wednesday, but I think, don't they have Wednesday off or something, or is it not Wednesday off once the jury deliberations start? I don't know how it will go. And yeah, I think they'll have a result fairly quickly. Now, I'm not the same day. I can see two. I can see the figure two, so I'm going to say 2 days, which I think ties in with what other readers are saying. They're saying 2 to 3 days. I'm getting 2 days. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look. How's it going to play? What are the jury? How is the okay? How do I put this? The jury, the New York business documents, frauding, fiddling, whatever you like to call it. It's not going to go real well. It's not going to go real well for Trump. So we've got Trump, tower moment for him, and it's coming very quickly. Oh, and on the bottom, I've got a harsh truth coming for this devil energy. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a shock to him. I think he might. I do suspect he'll appeal it. Actually, I might have a look at the appeal because guaranteed he'll appeal. So, how's the jury deliberation going to go? Let's have a look. How is the jury deliberation going to go? Okay. Now that I've finished shuffling, I'm just going to say yes, thank you for letting me know about Alito with his holiday home in New Jersey. Sadly, morally and ethically wrong, legally not to fly the flags and fly the flags upside down. Unfortunately, yes, they should be held to a higher standard, but there's no authorising body above the Supreme Court to hold them to that standard. But okay, so we're looking at how the jury. Oh, yeah, I've got a puppy dog in the background there. The jury. Ace of Swords. Well, bringing forth the sword of conviction, the sword of truth. I think they're going to have guilty. Whether it's of all, is it 32 or 34 charges, something along those lines. Whether it's all of them or not, I'm not sure, but they're going to make a very powerful stand for justice and truth is what I'm getting there. And they're going to bring conviction. That's right. They're wanting me to do a slightly different layout. So yeah, this is the foreman of the jury coming forward, bringing the sword of truth, harsh truth, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, but justice as well. So the energy's going on behind the scenes. Oh, 2 queens. I do like that. Queens are about internally taking action, whereas kings are externally taking actions. Kings are also about action, whereas queens are about, they can be about compassion. But what we've got here, we've got the Queen of Wands. They have got the message. The jury, internally, they have the message. Internally, they're bringing the sword of truth in their deliberations. Absolutely. Wow. Love it. Okay, coming out of that, okay, so they've got the information. There may be a little bit of debate, to put it mildly, going on. There are two lawyers on the jury. They will know how to articulate, hopefully in layman's terms, what it is that the jury actually has to decide. So there might be some back and forth and a bit of a round and round. However, I do love the two doves of peace up here, and this is drawing me to the two lawyers that are in the jury. So you've got here the children having a bit of a squibble squabble over this message, but I think the two judges will steer them in the right direction. And here we have Judge Merchant as well, coming out of this Queen of Swords, deliberating the truth, the legality of it all, him guiding the jury is what I'm getting there. The judge always, before the jury is dismissed to go into deliberation, the judge, I believe, having watched a few cop shows in my day, guides the jury before they go, just to make sure that they understand what their purpose is. Okay, the karma hanging over, the Five of Pentacles. So we've got two fives here in a row. Fives can be obstacles or challenges that need to be overcome. So there may be two jurors that are perhaps holding back a little, that aren't fully in the light and warmth of the fold of the rest of them yet. Okay, so let's see where this goes. But the message is seen and heard and acknowledged. I know a lot of readers have this as the victory card, but to me it's always about the characters in the background. They're looking away. No one's actually cheering for the figure on the horse. The figure on the horse is often Trump, seen and acknowledged, and I'm going to say rather uncomfortable about the information that they have heard. Okay, seen, heard, acknowledged, not overly happy with it, with the information that they've heard. Okay, the outcome, the burden, a lot of messaging here, a lot of legal truth telling and messaging here. It's not going to be an easy path for them. I'm hoping none of them are gotten at. I'm just going to put it that way. I'm hoping none of them have gotten at or had the fear of whatever retaliation put into them. I really feel that they're going to consider this carefully, fully, in depth, and they're going to bring. It is a hard path for them. It's almost like this is the courthouse in the distance. So the messaging, the information is a little bit unruly. I think this is what goes back to this card, and I think this is what the lawyers are going to help them with. What is actually part of the case and what is not relevant? Cohen nicking off with $30,000 or whatever he is not relevant to this case. Yes, we all know he was a liar and a thief in the past, but he's not the one on trial here. So it's not actually relevant. It is an opinion and an attempt to discredit. So there just needs to be some sorting out of this messaging, and I think the lawyers will do that. So where do we go from here? A decision needs to be made. They may not find him guilty on all charges because they have to weigh up every single one of those 32, 34 charges, whatever it is, about whether he was guilty or not guilty on any of them. So they do have a lot of deliberation, and it can be a bit of a juggling act. So 2 days, 2 to 3 days, I'm seeing 2, but it may be 3. I'm seeing 2. Well, 2 days, it's 2 as well, and 2 ships here as well. Is fairly quick for deliberation on 30-odd charges. And they're weighing them up carefully. Okay. Strength. There is strength in this. Have faith in this jury. They are a strong jury. They are bringing it. And here we have bringing forth King of Swords, as I'm getting as the foreman, but this is what they are bringing forward. They are bringing forth stability, a united front, diplomacy, calm. So there's nothing here to say that the jury is going, oh, I love these cards on the bottom. There's nothing, I'll show you in a sec. There's nothing here to say that this jury is going to be a hung jury or a divided jury or anything like that. They just need to go through and sort it out. But on the bottom, we have here Two of Swords, making difficult decisions about the truth, about the defendant, the messaging that came forward about the defendant. But then we have the Temperance card, balance, moderation, stability. We have the Star card, the best of the legal system, the Star of Hope and healing again. We've got 2 cups here, so there is emotions involved here. Then we have Judgment, bringing forth judgment and inevitability. And all the figures here are rising. So I think it's going to be united. The High Priestess, uncovering the hidden agenda, the hidden secrets, the Ace of Pentacles about this money case, and there's going to be a harsh truth for the King of Pentacles. We've then got information coming forward, Tower moment, Devil energy about money changing hands, and it's not going to end well for him. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. So I might have a quick look to see whether he gets, I've always said a fine. I don't know that they'll throw him in prison. Might get jail in the courthouse for a couple of hours. Just don't feel he'd go to prison. You know, talking Rikers or wherever the posh mob go. That's my couple of cards. What will be, so if I get that 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, it'll be prison. If I get money cards, it'll be a fine. No, fines mean nothing to Trump. I'll have then a look at his appeal. I feel that, yes, he will appeal, and I actually feel that the appeal will go through really quickly. Surprised the New York fraud case, the Trump fraud case appeal hasn't started yet. They're all banking up. I think they're just waiting for some clear air. So there might be, I know Bannon is straight up after Trump. I was going to say straight up Trump's backside, that too, but he's next on the Michonne. Let's have a look. Are we talking prison or are we talking? I'm not going with the couple of hours in the courthouse. Ooh, he may not make it far enough. The Emperor having his vascular event. Feels so close, but I mean, in the spirit world, close can be. Don't hold your breath, is what I'm saying. Is it going to be fine or prison? Just a couple of cards, guys. Fine or prison. Whatever it is, he's not going to like it. Fine or prison. Just the fact that he's convicted and found guilty. Oh, I've had something throw out. I'll just leave that there. Don't know what it is. Fine or prison. Oh, that one. Okay. Come on down, let's have a look. Fine or prison? Well, volatile message coming forward here. Knight of Wands. He's trying to rein the horse in. The horse wants to break forth. He's bringing forth this message here. Volatile message. Page of Swords. Bringing forth a sword of truth. A ruling. Volatile message and the ruling being brought forward here is what I'm being told. It is only a page, so it's not a, I don't think it's jail. Oh, and here he is in retreat. I know some see this as bars here, but to me this is health event. I'll keep going this way. Illness, health event. Three of Wands. Coming to a completion. And disappointment in the harvest, and then the birth of something significantly new. I'm not getting either, to be honest. I know this Four of Swords can be seen as prison by some, but he's not behind them. He's not circled by them. This may be the couple of hours I feel like when the verdict is brought forward, he's going to lose his banana. So he might be, the jury might be then dismissed, and he might be escorted as a criminal to a couple of hours downstairs or wherever the cells happen to be, where he's forced to stay quiet for a while. Please put your phone in this Ziploc bag type thing. Here's your macas in your paper bag. But I'm not seeing that I'm not seeing really either, actually. Do you like the next card, though? Well, do I like the next card? Complete and utter downfall and tower moment. And I'm going to say back up the ambulance, as he's going to go fully naked. Just putting it there. Awful view. Case itself, the money trail, Judge Michonne making the ruling, the sentencing, the sword of truth and justice being brought forward. So yeah, he's going to be found guilty. I don't know whether it's of all of them. It feels like most of them, but there may be one or two that it's a sort of, yeah, we're hoping he'd be found guilty of that, but we're happy to let those ones go. Judge Michonne sentencing. I don't know, does he sentence straight away? But it almost feels like when the jury comes back and it's guilty, 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 Trump just loses his biscuit. Okay. Is he going to appeal? A couple of cards. Is he going to appeal? Show me, is Trump going to appeal? I don't even know that he's going to get to it. The ending of a cycle, juggling from cup to cup, but also getting rid of the toxicity. Is Trump going to appeal his conviction? Is Trump going to appeal his conviction, and how's that going to go for him? Is Trump, show me about an appeal to the conviction. Is Trump going to appeal his conviction? Just can't fetch that card. Hang on a sec. I'm going to bring you down because these are the cards that have flown out. Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow, disappointment in the harvest. It's not what he wanted. But I'm wondering whether this is his health, because we then have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords straight up. Things coming forward really quickly. with the Eight of Wands, negative messaging coming forward very quickly. And then we have the unbalanced partnership here, the Lovers card, the Sword of Truth coming for him. Wow. And then losing his biscuit. Losing his biscuit. We then have Temperance and we have Trump. And I wonder whether this Temperance card is the flowing of. Dave of Tarot by the Bay introduced me to this. It is about dispensing of the toxicity, getting rid of the toxicity. And I wonder whether this is the toxicity being poured from cup to try and dispel it. This figure here, she is looking straight out while she's pouring back and forth. And then we have Trump. It may simply be that he's leveled. He's leveled by the ruling. So I'm not getting it with the appeal itself. When it comes to that, I'll read on the appeal. I don't know that he'll make it that far. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. We'll follow this a little. Obviously, it's still got way to go, and we'll follow it a little bit further when the time comes. Okay, love to you all. Take care.